This video is just something I spur of the moment here. I thought I'd show everybody what I use for loading logs with horses. This is a side loading log trailer that is cable operated, and the way it works is you skid your logs. So you see, let's say we got some logs over here. So you would twitch your logs over here alongside these two arms. And these two arms are spaced 8 foot apart. So you can't lift a log shorter than about 8'6" safely. Which is not a big deal because I never cut anything shorter than that anyways. So you skid it up here. This trailer will take a 30-foot log, but then you unhook and then you roll it on with the PV onto the arms up against the back stops there, and then you pull ahead with the horse, and then these cables, you can see each arm has a cable. There's a pulley at the top, it's fixed at the top, and then there's a block at the top, so each arm lifts independently but simultaneously. The two cables are hooked together right here. And it's a single cable out to another snatch block, which is hooked to just a little flat bar with a hole on it in the center clevis on the back of the truck here. So then you hook on this right here, this right here. You just hook on that with your evener, with just a slip hook, and then you drive away up, and it takes 10 feet. You drive forward 10 feet, 12 feet, whatever it takes, depends on the ground you're sitting on. Right now we're on a dead level surface here, but generally you just pull ahead 10 feet and that lifts the log up. These arms swing up, and then the log drops. It rolls down the back stoppers and just drops onto the log deck. And then what you do is you just roll the log across to the far side. And what actually works really good, you can park on the shoulder of the road and kind of get the right hand side of the trailer down, starting down into the ditch, so the trailer's on a bit of a slope. You know what I mean? So the logs kind of naturally want to roll to the far side. So then you can just fill them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever you can fit across. If you're, mostly small stuff, cedar poles, pine poles, red pine plantation thinnings, whatever. Let the slope of the ground help you. You don't want to be rolling them uphill with a PV. And then once it dumps, you just release, unhook your cable, and then generally these don't fall back down on their own. They're fairly lightweight arms, so they don't just clang back down. So you just stop, unhook your horse, turn around, drive around, and then as you're going by, you can just grab a hold of these. They're just stuck up, and just grab them and yank them, and they'll just fall down of their own weight as you're going by, and then they're ready for the next load. So that's how they work. It's almost the same principle as a side loading log truck. It's just this is a trailer. But this is the way I do with horses. Actually, a single horse will do most of it. You don't even need 2 horses for all I'm lifting here on this. You could put the team on it if you needed it, but a single horse, it seems to do it. So this is my self-loading log trailer for use with horses. So, and it's not fancy. It's a multi-purpose deck. It's a log deck, and it's also I haul my sleigh if I'm going to do a sleigh ride for somebody, or I put my carriage on here. I can haul my carriage, or I can put the tractor on with the capstan winch, and that's, you know, haul it to the bush and then park it and have the horses in the back of the truck here. So yeah, so anyways, that's my self-loading. And here, I'll pull the cable and show you what it looks like when it's running. It's light enough you can just grab a hold of it with no log on it and pull it. So I'm hooked on the thingamajig here on the cable, and as I pull, hopefully I can do it with one finger in the loop here. See, these just go up like this, just like that. Now, I don't know whether you saw that on this crappy old camera. Then you just unhook. The arms stay up of the rowing. And what I do is just, as I'm walking back here, as you're walking back, you just grab a hold of it, give it a tug. Give it a tug. That one fell down. This one doesn't fall down quite as easy. So, you just kind of give them a little massage. Then they're down and they're ready for the next go. So it works pretty good, and it's low budget. I built these arms. That's a chunk of white oak. This is his tubular steel. That's a V-belt pulley. That's a V-belt pulley and a piece of square tubing used to make a homemade block. And just hardware store 3/8 cable. And it works all right. So I'll sign off for now. And I'll get a video in the future of me loading logs at the horses, hopefully. It's just kind of hard to take pictures, and driving horses is a three-handed job sometimes when you're in the bush and do stuff. Hard to take photos. So anyways, there you go.